Back-to-back here for you. You had to be fairly impressed with what you got last night. I guess the opening question is, do you go with the same lineup again, or are you looking to make a couple changes?
We're looking to make a couple changes for a few reasons. Health. A couple guys are banged up, and also to get some fresh legs. This is our 7th and 11, I think, with a lot of travel, and a number of our players were taxed last night. Players that normally aren't playing 18, 19 minutes were playing that many due to the penalty kills. So we'll get some new players in if we can, and we'll see what we have as far as energy level goes, because that'll be important against a heavy, hard team here in Columbus.
Cam Talbot's been stellar of late. He does have a history of being good on back-to-backs, but is this an opportunity for you to get Laurent in?
It is, and he will. LB came here and to develop and to play, and we're in that situation right now with our record where he needs that opportunity. We have a lot of confidence in him based on the game that he played earlier in the year, and I'd like to think that our group will rally around him and give him everything they have.
Just when you think there's not much more Brandon Davidson can do to continue to show what he can do, he has another night like last night, 25 minutes. I mean, does he continue to surprise you, or are you kind of getting used to watching this progression and maturation take place?
I think we're kind of getting used to it. The surprise part was earlier in the year, and now he's lived up to his own standards, which is the most important thing as a player. He understands what his limitations are on the ice, and each day he pushes those a little bit further and takes a little bit more on, and he's establishing boundaries and standards for himself as a player, and now he's got to live up to them, and that's a powerful thing. Have your own self-evaluation and your own standards, and we're happy for him, and he's a big part of our group.
Did you, short sample size, but does Maroon give you a different complexion, a different look, and maybe a different confidence level as a coach? Especially, like, this is a big team you're playing tonight. They got some big wingers as well.
Well, yeah, and it's not a one-night player. It's a long-term player. He's got a few years left on his contract. We're well aware of his size, his strength, his ability to hold on to pucks down low and to go to the paint, and we saw that last night from him. So it's something that we've been lacking, and something we sorely need. So with the additions of him and Cassian and even Party being a big body on the back end, it gives you a little more size and a little more meatiness to your lineup. And he was effective last night. We hope he can continue that on.
This team's going pretty good right now. They got some guys that can score some goals. Just your thoughts on the challenges that Columbus provides.
Well, 420 goal scorers. There's not a lot of teams in the National League that can boast that right now. And so 420 goal scorers. They play a hard straight line game here at home. Their young goaltender has been very good. Perhaps his weakest game was against us coming out of the All-Star break, but they're a team that's trying to grow their identity a little bit and try and prepare for the future. And I think Torts has done a real good job of guiding them in the right direction.
Talbot, I mean, this is early in the year when he had a bad stretch. Were you thinking to yourself, okay, he's going to come out of it, or were you not so sure because he hadn't been a starter before?
No, we believed in him. In his bad stretches, if we want to call it that, weren't games on end. They were small segments within a game. They were, some of it was situational, and Dustin Schwartz and Cam have worked on that extremely well, and we haven't seen those errors again. So he does nothing but exude confidence when he's in the net, and our guys feel good every minute he's in there. He's, I believe, developed a leadership role amongst his teammates, and he's very trustworthy. So there's a lot of real good qualities for Cam, and even when it's not going real good for him, he brings those other attributes to the team, and we're happy for that.